Hi, I'm Bill Creech. On behalf of my wife Sherry, the kids, and our crew, we would like to welcome you all to our Hill 70 Quantock Barn Burning Bull Sale. It's Saturday, February the 4th, 2017, right here at the ranch. If you'll sit down for about 25 to 30 minutes in an easy chair or in front of your computer, we'll take a walk through all these bulls and some of the heifers. We're going to start with a small overview of some of our cows in the summertime. Just to show you what differentiates us from some of our competitors. These are all really good, sound cows, no matter what breed, no matter calving what time of year, spring or fall. Moderate-sized cows that are really convenient, no excuses program, no trouble udders, and they'll all wean big calves every year. Bulls like this that are full-bodied, wide-based are what we strive to use and produce, no matter what breed. These are just a few of our fall calving cows calving on grass. You can see the exceptional small teats and very tidy udders, and this is calving on grass. Whether it be Angus or Hereford cows like this one, deep, moderate-sized cows is what we have and what our bulls will produce for you. We use bulls that are deep-bodied, wide-based, and maternally balanced to produce functional cows like you see on this video. These shots are taken in mid to late summer, produce some of the best sale bulls that you're going to find anywhere. Ours is a no excuses program. We never creep feed a calf. These calves live on their mother's milk and green grass. We want it that way so we can evaluate every cow. Moderate, maintenance-free red and black Simmental cows like these to produce big stout sale bulls that you will really appreciate on sale day. Charolais cows are no different. We strive for square, tidy udders. They'll produce calves like this, functional cows that'll work in the real world. Again in 2017, we're going to start out with these big horned and polled Hereford bulls. There's 55 of them coming at you. Lots of pigment, lots of hair, and a little bit of tradition as we always start our sale with these big Hereford bulls. But through this whole group, they're just like mandarin oranges in a box. You open the box and they're just about all the same. They've got good hair coats, they got length of body, and they're moderate framed Hereford bulls that are designed for crossbreeding. We have listened to the commercial people that we deal with all the time. We have modified and we have bred these Herefords to fit what they want. These are the Herefords that lots of people tell us they can't find. They look and look and look and they say, well, where do we go find good, big, sound Hereford bulls? Here they are, 55 of them. They've never had their feet trimmed, folks. They're not touched at all. They're grassed all summer, brought in the fall, put on a light ration. We like to call it keeping them fresh on forage. And that's exactly what it is. You hear some people advertising forage-based bulls. That's what these guys are. They're, like I say, they're grassed all summer. They're slowly developed just the way that you want them, so they will last a very, very long time. There's a few new sires represented in this group. We've got some pole bulls again, which were a very big hit last year, and these guys are all half-brothers. We've got a lot of extra deeps again, which are popular, 408Ys, different things like that. This overview shot here gives you a pretty darn good idea of what these Hereford bulls look like. This video was taken middle of December in some of the very cold weather, so these bulls have really only been in off grass for about 45 days. Our Hereford bulls are deep-bodied, wide-based, easy fleshing kind of Hereford bulls. This year we have some 404A Vendetta sons in here, like this 637, 636, 640. They're all out of 2-year-olds. They're all really smaller birth weight. You can use these Hereford bulls on your heifers and yet still get lots of performance out of their calves. There's lots of cows that you can use these Hereford bulls on. You will want to join the list of converts to our Herefords. You'll find lots of company in this pen on sale day. lots of inspiring facts of what they can do performance-wise. Come take a look, folks. Nearly 70 of these Red Angus 2-year-old bulls. When you come to Hill 70 Quantock Ranch Bull Sale, you will find us a little unique. Our catalog is designed to feature every bull. We give you a wealth of real meaningful data on each and every lot. Different than a lot of catalogs that you'll get coming through your front door that are featuring 1 or 2 lots that are meant for the purebred industry. This will be our 49th sale. 2.5 generations of creatures have gone into producing these bulls, and we are darn proud of our track record of selling bulls to the commercial cattle industry. That is our total goal and our living. We're not just talking about it and changing as times change. That's where we've made our living and what we're happiest doing. We're not trying to sell one bull. You'll come and you'll see through all these breeds of bulls the extreme uniformity through all of the pens of bulls, folks. Through these bulls, you'll notice increasing influence of bulls like Blazing Grand and Blazing Kind. These are the kind of Red Angus bulls that carry a lot of body dimension. They maintain it whether they are in good shape or thin after working all summer. That's what we believe the Red Angus breed is headed for and needs to focus on. They are a maternal breed, and we need to keep in mind the real true purpose of this breed is to produce cows and still have enough performance to sell the steer calves, and that's what we've got in these red bulls. We do also strive in this to produce heifer bulls. We have lots of red zone sons this year that offer you true convenience at calving time. Whether you calve in a barn or you want to calve in May and June out on the grass, there's lots of 60 and 70 pound bulls here that will suit your heifer program perfectly and guaranteed cause you no grief. Again, in these Red Angus 2-year-olds, I'd like to stress that they're not picked over, they're not the leftovers like some people would like you to try believe. We sort these bulls by age at weaning. These guys are kept especially to make 2-year-olds out of, and you will be impressed by the quality through the entire set of these bulls. When you're looking at this video in this cold weather and the snow, very little difference through this entire set of bulls. They are really like peas in a pod, folks. Come look anytime. When we talk about our bull sale catalog, it has more meaningful data in it than you're going to find anywhere. We'll start with EPDs, the actual birth weights, adjusted weaning weights, and adjusted yearling weights. If you take a look through all that, match it up with all the pedigrees that are there, you can track those bulls from year to year, what sires you've used, what sires you want to go to. It's all there. It's easy to follow and easy to read. You can text me at 871-4947 if you want to find out more. Call us toll free, or else go on the internet and email us and we'll get you everything you need to know. Again, this year we've got a darn good pen of Red Angus yearling bulls. They're all designed for your convenience and your bottom line. Some exciting new genetics that will really work for you in here. Again, as we've talked about in these other breeds, we truly believe that the only efficient cattle are the deep-bodied, soggy-type bulls that will sire the same kind of cows that are out there eating grass till the snow comes that are still fat. Use our red bulls to produce those kind of cows, crossbreed them onto your Hereford, Simmental, whatever cow base you have, they will work exceptionally well. The udder structure in our Red Angus is one of a kind. We started in the Red Angus breed in the early 70s. We have a very large cow herd now of Red Angus cows. We can cull these bulls hard. Our yearling bulls are our oldest calves. They're sorted by age at weaning. and you will come look at these bulls and be impressed. There's lots of bulls in here that will work on your heifers. You'll get an extra year's use out of them. You'll buy them a little cheaper than those 2-year-old bulls. As we're watching these red bulls go by, I will talk to you for a minute about our repeat buyer program. Many of you have used it, but for new people, if you buy bulls every year or every 2 years from us, we refund you 3% of your purchase price, and it's designed for everyone. It's not just for the guys that buy 6 or 7 or 8 bulls. If you buy 1 bull or 2 bulls or 10, it will work for everyone. You want to go to the catalog and check this program out. It's right at the front. It describes the whole thing, and it has really worked great in the past. I'll just let you watch these red bulls go by, and again note the extreme uniformity through the entire pen of these red yearling bulls. We always feed a silage-based ration to these bulls. It's through our feed wagon. It's a total mixed blend. It's always balanced, and it keeps these bulls exceptionally sound through their entire life. 60 plus of these good Black Angus 2-year-old bulls. April and May born bulls predominantly. A lot of opportunity here in this pen of bulls. Their cookie cutter uniformity. Our very disciplined breeding program produces beef bulls with moderate frames, lots of length of body, wide-based Angus bulls that will truly go out and work very hard for you. Again, with all these 2-year-old black bulls, they are backgrounded the first winter, turn to grass and grass alone all summer, and then come into our big pens out west at the end of October, and we start to condition them for our bull sale. We do list all the data on all these bulls, not just what looks good. We've got age of dam, we've got everything. But this is truly a really good set of black bulls. Again, we have lots of yardstick sons, predominant skulls, and a few new bloodlines in there, sons of yardstick and things like that. Bulls that, you know, through 60 plus of them, you're going to be hard pressed to pick them apart. That's one thing that our customers do say, that there is no 2 and 3 cuts in these bulls. There's good bulls right from the first bull that comes through the ring to the last bull in each segment. And that's what they like. They can come here, they can buy their bulls all in one weekend. They can keep it simple. They can get bulls that'll get the job done, that are sound, that haven't been overfed, that will keep coming forward and the longer they own them. The data you're going to get on these bulls is the true data. We don't creep feed any of these bulls. There's no 1 week on creep feed, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. There's just none. So the weaning weights that you're going to see here are actually what that cow did. There's no hand-fed favorites that have hung around the barnyard and are going to be featured as the best bull in the offering. We're going to feature you the whole pen of bulls, 60 plus of them, and you will be hard-pressed, like the last few years, to pick out a top bull or a bottom bull in that pen. Top the market with a black calf sired by these black bulls, add pay weight and Angus convenience. Have a look, folks. Our Sight Unseen program is probably one of the oldest in Canada. We've done it for a very long time. We'll do it right or we won't do it at all. So when you get a hold of us for Sight Unseen purchases, we'll get your specifications for your bull, some kind of a budget that you're looking at, and then together we'll go through all the bulls, and I'm sure we can find bulls that will meet all your parameters in there. We deliver them for free, and it's always satisfaction on arrival. You don't have to pay for them until they actually come off the truck and you say, hey, that's a pretty darn good bull. 35 of these yearling black bulls. These are some of the best yearling black bulls you're going to find anywhere in Canada this spring. They're developed on a silage-based ration. They'll probably come to you a little leaner than what you may see some bulls at other sales. But again, we like to say we keep them fresh on forage, and they will be affordable from end to end. Through all of these bulls and all these breeds, we offer you the deal that you don't have to drive the wheels off a pickup trying to get some bulls for spring. You don't have to shake the bushes everywhere looking for bulls. They're all available one weekend. We'll keep it simple and we'll get you bulls that will work for in your operation, and they will definitely be affordable. We're awful proud of our track record, that we've sold bulls to the same customers through 2 generations, and they keep coming back, father and son and grandson in some instances now. It really kind of makes us feel good to know that we've done a good enough job to earn the respect and keep the respect of those people, to keep them coming back, buying our bulls year after year after year. Part of that fact, I believe, is that we keep them, like I say, fresh on forage. They're not pushed hard, their feet aren't trimmed. Just good solid bulls end to end in a pen. Like I said before, you'll have trouble finding the top bull and the bottom bull in these groups of bulls because they're so uniform. These black bulls, there is lots of cow bulls in here, and then there's some bulls specially designed for heifers, Velocity sons. They go back to S. Titleist, who is a trait leader for birth weight in the Angus breed. You will be impressed with Velocity sons in this offering. They're the blue tag bulls. They have milder birth weights, and we used him on our heifers this year, totally unassisted. It's easy calving heifers when they're bred to bulls like that. Again, we strive to produce herd bull quality at range bull prices, and you will really be able to do it and make it work for you in these Black Angus yearlings, folks. With this many cattle around, our workload increases every year. Although we do graze all our cows and all our heifers all winter, our bulls still take up quite a bit of time, and we would just like to say thank you to our crew that works with us every day. They work very hard and they work a lot of long hours. It's really appreciated. Real good set of fall-born Red Angus Simmental hybrid bulls again this year, sired by deep-bodied, low-set Gelbvieh bulls on some of our best Red Angus cows. This will actually be our last set of fall bulls, as we're turning the whole thing into April-May calving 2-year-olds, and we will have a bunch of those for you this year. But this is a good set of fall bulls. These guys offer hybrid vigor on no matter what kind of cows you want to use them on. Simmental milk and growth, plus Angus convenience and fleshing. They will help you squeeze that last nickel out of your cow herd. You will get calves that just have a little more hair, a little more punch to them, and they will work very well. They've made a lot of believers over the years. This fall program to produce these Red Angus Simmental hybrids has been almost a totally forage program over the years, and it really lets you see what bulls produced with low input forage base can do. Here's some of the big pens on the west side of the yard we use to develop our 2-year-old bulls. They stay out in these lots until about a month before the sale, when they'll come closer to the sale barn and be fed there. This place keeps them moving and keeps them real sound, folks. Folks, our bull warranty is pretty simple. We like to keep it that way. If you do have troubles with a bull you've purchased from us, we want to be the first to know. Don't go talk to your neighbor, call us. We'll get it looked after, and we'll get it looked after right now. And whatever we do to look after it, we always have loaner bulls to get you through the season, get your cows bred. That's the most important thing. Here's a new deal for us, Red Angus Simmental full 2-year-old bulls, hybrid bulls, the same as our fall-born bulls, only these guys are born in April. And backgrounded the same as what we do with all our other bulls, turned to grass all summer and then developed in those big lots out back. These guys are exceptionally sound with developing them out there, as opposed to what a lot of our competitors do in little wee pens. These guys stay sound, they're well exercised, and you will be impressed by this set of full 2-year-old Simmental Angus hybrid bulls, folks. Look at them move out. There's no short stepping little demons in here. They can get out and travel, and you wait till they hit green grass. They'll cover a lot of cows for you. With switching our fall program over to late spring, we will have more and more of these 2-year-old hybrid bulls to offer you in the future, but take a serious hard look. If you've been buying those fall bulls from us, look at these guys. They will really get the job done. Again, this year we have a very good selection of moderate frame red and black Simmental bulls. They're true to the purpose of the breed. They are terminal sires. They'll work very well on your British brace or part blood exotic cows. These are non-registered bulls, so you're not having to compete with registered people when you go to buy them. And I know a lot of Simmental bulls get pretty darn pricey over the last few years. So as we say, we've got herd bull quality at range bull prices. These Simmental bulls are managed a little different than what you've been used to with Simmentals. They're developed in those big pens and on grass all summer. So you can watch these bulls, they stride out. They're 2-year-olds, never had their feet trimmed, but they can still get out and move. They'll last a long time for you. There's no need to trim feet on bulls like this. Their feet are sound as can be. And if we had to trim feet, there's one place for them, and the kill floor does all that work for us. As we're watching these sound bulls go by, I'd just like to tell you about our new in-house extended warranty plan. We had it last year, it worked very well. We'd welcome everybody to use it, take a look at it. It's worked exceptionally well in its inaugural year. We've made a few little touch-ups to it, but it works great. Come the night before, we have free customer appreciation in the barn. Starts at 6:30. We'll feed you a steak supper. We'll do a lot of socializing, and there might even be a little bit of BS spread. All the pens will be lit, so you can check out your bulls the night before, folks. If you don't have your brand on the wall, make sure you bring your irons, whether they're propane heated or electric. We can make them all work. We'll put your mark on the wall and label it, and it'll be there. There's lots of interesting brands on our wall, and I know you will spend some time going through them. Hi folks, with our delivery plan, it's pretty simple. We deliver them free to central points all across Western Canada. And if you live east of that in Ontario, Quebec, or the Maritimes, we cost share it all. We can take your steel trucking to do that. And it is very, very affordable getting bulls to the east. So if you're buying bulls from us, delivery is never a problem. They will get very close to your house. A real good set of black Angus Simmental hybrid yearling bulls this year. Lots of blaze faces. That's what everybody seems to look for. Yet still some really good solid black bulls. We've got half bloods. We've got 3/4 bloods in this offering. But these black hybrid yearling bulls used on black cows will let you squeeze the last nickel out of your black cows. They'll add just a little bit of hybrid vigor, put a little more hair and a little more back end into your calves. When you go to the marketplace, they'll see, the order buyers will see that, and you will get paid royally for it. These guys are sired by some of the very best black Simmental bulls that money can buy, and out of moderate frame purebred black Angus cows. They're black on both sides. They will keep your calves black no matter what. And these guys are produced in the good cooperative herd of Gabriel and Candace Lavoie. Pleasure to work with these people. They do a tremendous job of them, and you will appreciate these bulls. I know the people that have bought them before find they work very, very well. They last a long time. Our Hill 70 Quantock bull sale is an interesting opportunity because of the size of the offering. With 380 plus bulls, we give you enough bloodlines and diversity to meet all of our patrons' needs and options. Yet through all these lines, there's lots of half and 3/4 brothers to give you a multitude of potential to choose for your programs. Because of this, there's a potential for producers to capture more value for every dollar spent. Make sure you come to the Hill 70 Quantock bull sale and check all these bulls out. Again, this year we've got a really good set of Red Angus Gelbvieh hybrid bulls. Only thing this year, we got an expanded offering of nearly 20 of these bulls. They're all half brothers. They're all sired by our new bull TIP Movado, who's done a tremendous job in these bulls. You can notice the girth and dimension of them all. You will want to add these bulls to your crossbreeding system. Gelbvieh Milk, Red Angus Thrift, and Hare. These bulls are well worth trying. We have lots of people considering them year after year, and the number of people in this pen grows every year. So don't overlook them sale day. Utilize these bulls in your crossbreeding system to complement your cow herd. Because of the lack of Gelbvieh in the Canadian cow herd, these guys will really maximize heterosis. Participating in these Gelbvieh hybrid bulls on February the 4th will put dollars in your pocket. Remember, these guys are raised in those big bull development pens out west, and they are fresh on forage. So by early January, our catalog will all be online at www.hill70quantock.com, but there's nothing like having the real book in your hand. So get in touch with us on one of those 3 different ways, and we will get you a book ASAP. Nearly 70 Charolais bulls in our offering this year, pretty near equally split between these big, robust 2-year-olds and our yearling bulls. The majority of these bulls are polled, lots of red factor bulls, and all with convenient birth weights. When I talk convenient birth weights, I'm talking 100 to 105 pounds and down. They're going to all be used on mature cows, and these bulls, from reports back, all calve very well on the cows that they've been used on in the past. Good Charolais bulls with this kind of selection are increasingly hard to find in Western Canada. Don't overlook this selection of bulls on the 4th of February. If your program incorporates Charolais genetics, you need to talk to us before February the 4th. We have worked very hard, as well as our cooperator herds, to incorporate a whole lot of common sense into all these Charolais bulls. You'll have trouble finding another Charolais sale that doesn't trim a foot. I know you'll look a long time and beat a lot of bushes down trying to find them. So you want to be with us on February the 4th. It'll be money in your pocket to look at these good, strong Charolais bulls. I know a lot of our commercial customers are on DLMS and Team all the time checking out prices, and we watch that just the same to keep a finger on the commercial trade, along with going to the auction marts. There's an increasing number of our customers' calves showing up on these video sales that are earning them real, honest premiums for their calves. If you want to join that group of customers, you need to be with us on February the 4th. Take a hard look at this good set of very uniform Charolais bulls from one end to the other. Good haired, sound, never had their feet trimmed, and raised primarily on a forage diet in big pens. Consider all the pluses of these bulls. 35 of these good white Charolais yearling bulls, all produced in the good cooperative Thurston herd. Our yearling bulls are a very salty set again this year, as we incorporate some new genetics that are pretty darn exciting when you start looking at the girth and the dimension of all these calves and the hair. Most of them are polled. We try to grow these bulls out as gently as we can. They're not stuffed for 5 pounds a day. They're growing out their balanced ration to make them gain 3 and a bit pounds a day, and it will really show in the longevity of these bulls as you own them when they become 4, 5, and 6-year-old white bulls. These will be some of the youngest Charolais yearlings that you will see this spring sold as yearlings. You may want to consider on these yearlings and all our yearlings leaving them on our bull development plan for $100 till April, and then we deliver them. They will be gently growing out till April, delivered from mid-April to 1st of May, and you'll be pleasantly surprised at how well they've grown out and what a good job we've done of this. They will come to you completely semen tested at that time. Most of these yearling bulls are left with us on bull development every year, folks. If your program incorporates buckskin or silver cows, consider all these Charolais bulls. We have never forgot about udders or milk in our Charolais programs with our cooperators. I'm sure if you watch that first video, you will see the nice tight udders that those cows had on them. You can use these bulls to produce good buckskin cows. We will actually have a set of buckskin heifers by these white bulls out of some moderate frame Red Angus cows in our sale as replacement heifers. I'd invite you to come and take a hard look at them if you're thinking about buckskin cows for your program. Cowboys, here's what everybody waits for. 60 of the best darn bred heifers you're going to find anywhere, and these heifers will be some of the last breds to sell in Western Canada. We've got Hereford heifers, Red Angus heifers, Black Angus heifers, Black Angus Simmental, Hereford Red Angus heifers. They're all bred to start calving the first part of April for 50 days. Bred to very easy calving Red Angus bulls. Our bred heifers this year didn't come off grazing till December the 7th. They came home, went out on this corn grazing, and they're still there up until we're doing this, and they will stay there right up until sale time on corn, and we'll supplement them with some protein and mineral, but that's about it. So they will come to you in kind of modest shape. They will be perfect shape to calve and to move forward for their new owners. All one iron heifers, never been traded. If you go to the back of the book, the initial listings are all there, and it will be updated as we get closer to sale time. Our big bull sale is Saturday, February the 4th, 2017, right at the ranch, just 17 kilometers north of Lloydminster on Highway 17. Dinner's at 11 and the sale starts at noon. Our sale is very clear and very brisk. We'll sell a bull every 54 seconds. We'll have complimentary lunch at 11 and start on time at 12 with the sale. You'll appreciate our padded bleachers and theater chairs to sit in, plus food and refreshments all day long. If you still don't have a catalog or your neighbor's missing one, you can go to our website. It's www.hill70quantock.com.